Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest XI. This is part 92, if I'm correct. I actually, for the first time, I'm really not sure. So let's take 5 seconds of our day to go to our videos, go to our recordings. What have we been doing? This is episode 92. Episode 92, and I'm very glad that I got that right. So we are here and we are back. We fought Booga yesterday and got Jade back into Pona, and Jade has become a half vampire. Can you guys believe that? It's insane. And that's really cool. Every single person so far seems to have gone through, I would almost want to call it a transformation. As the world got destroyed by the darkness, there was a transformation. Our boy Rabbi, Grandpa, learned the final technique, Pearly Gates, from Grandmaster Pang. Our main man, JRPGaming, two things: got his Lumini powers back and learned Cadra Slash. Our super favorite character, Salvando, learned the Hit Parade pep power, but he didn't really get a new section, I want to call it, in the leveling up section. I was expecting him to get more. I'm not sure if he did. I can't remember exactly, but I don't think his character builder changed. Jade's character builder got bigger. Rab's character builder got bigger. Our boy JayRPGaming's character builder got bigger, but Salvando's character builder, I'm pretty sure, did not get bigger. So that does question. I'm questionable about that. I want to understand what's happening there, but we'll get into that at a later point in the game. For now, though, we are here to play some Dragon Quest, and we are here to have a great time. Hedrick and Salvando are the two people I'm assuming are still going to have some kind of transformation. I'm assuming. I'm not entirely sure. But for now, let's read what our boy Rab has to say. While looking for a way to Arbor on the quest to find his friends, JayRPGaming hears a rumor that makes him think Jade might be at Octagonia. The sea has now been ruled by the spectral sentinel Booga, who has transformed it into a giant casino. Once there, they find Jade as expected, but are shocked to learn that she has been turned into an evil version of herself by the city's awful overseer. After first fending off an attack from their former companion, the company are then confronted by Booga himself. He is soon dispatched, and his dastardly magic along with him, which means that all the humans he had turned into monsters are returned to their true forms, and Octonia is freed from his foul clutches. Jade too is turned back into her normal self, but not without retaining a certain little something of her fiendish form. It seems she's found Lorelai's harp and the course of her own adventure too, and with this in hand, the companions set off to continue their adventure. So we got Lorelai's harp from Jade. I assumed it's because there's a giant gold mountain blocking off the entrance to Snifheim, which I'm thinking the Vikings built. The Vikings were like, fuck this shit. Monsters ain't getting into my town. Build a barrier made out of gold. I mean, what better barrier than that? A golden barrier. People will be too mesmerized to look at it. We have also found a second casino in the game, which has amazing stuff that we want to win. But that's going to have to wait for now. What we are going to do instead is we're going to win the game. So, as much as I'd love to gamble away, I'm not going to. So they want me to go to Snifheim. They're making it pretty clear. The whole game is sending me in the direction of Snifheim. I do want to make one tiny pit stop, just one, before we head off to Snifheim. And that's going down to the church and seeing if our buddy Vince McMahon is still alive. Now, we did get a quest here from that super cute little girl who lives with Vince. Oh, the shady guy's not there doing shady deals anymore. That sucks. To help her get back help her get the action figure of Vince for Vince's birthday or something that's coming up. I'm not entirely sure. But unfortunately, the guy wants me to win the jackpot first. Now, I don't mind winning the jackpot. Vince is not here. I don't mind winning the jackpot because the jackpot is 1 million tokens apparently. But I'm getting a feeling that's going to be hard. That's going to be probably an achievement as well. So it's going to be a difficult. I think it's going to be very difficult. Where the frick is Vince going? So I wanted to say hi to Vince, but it seems Vince has vanished with the face of the earth. A little bit odd. Hey! I must be the luckiest little dragon. Oh, Adria, I told this human I didn't have a mommy or daddy, and she said I could come here and live with her right off the bat. Hooray! I've always wanted to live in a big house with all my friends. I'm so happy. Flap, flap, flap. This little Jack doesn't have a mommy or daddy, so I said it could come here and live with us. Wow, I love my new friend. Oh, it's so cute. I love stuff like that. Okay. I'm a manly man. I'm not a cute man. I'm a manly man. Let's be manly. That's not cute. That's a Draki. It's a monster. We should murder it. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna murder innocent Draki. Dude, where's Vince McMahon? Say, do you know why everybody keeps asking me about monsters? Did something happen here? My memory's kind of hazy right now. I mean, my desk sure does smell like a monster slept underneath it. And the elevator behind me is broken too. Why can't I remember anything? Dude, where's Vince McMahon? Vince? Vince? Sorry, pal, the elevator's broken. We don't got the money to repair it neither, so I have to stay broken for a while. Guess I should look for another job. Maybe something in the casino, but I don't really want to. I like being the elevator guy. Wasn't there a room that had a bunch of treasure? I'm gonna do a quick stop in the casino because I want to check something out. I remember clearly that there was a giant something. I just can't remember what because my brain is dead. We don't want to waste too much time though. I keep doing this. I get distracted a lot. I waste a lot of time. It's up here, right? So the VIP section down here. All that gold. Yeah, that's still there. Interesting. So I don't have no idea where our boy Vince is. It's kind of weird. Bunny goes all over the place. Oh, look at your serious little face. This gentleman here keeps ordering our most expensive bottles. Now, I don't mean to sound cruel, but he sure doesn't look like he can pay for them. I mean, you're very smart to ask those questions immediately. Melina. Look, can you believe it? Cinderella's alive and well. Last I heard, that spectral sentinel, you know, Booger, he had turned into a monster. I thought our passion was over for good. Oh, by the way, I haven't told you about what happened to her yet. I think it would be too much of a shock right now. I'd appreciate if you kept it to yourself too, alright? Hee. Oh, hey there, sweetie. I haven't seen you in a while. Don't tell me you forgot about me. It's me, Cinderella, from the MMA tournament. Well, I can hardly talk. I don't remember a thing about what went on lately. I went out to fight some monsters. They were raiding the town. And next thing I know, I'm drinking in here. Ah, but it's great to see you again. You know what? I think this calls for celebration. Let us get some fighting just for old time's sake. Okay. Hey, it's those two. It's these two are my favorite. Oh, Golden Boy. It used to be Golden Boy's biggest fan, but I'm so over him right now. He really let me down in the MMA tournament. As soon as I saw that, I was through. But he sure can dance. Maybe I'll give him another chance. There's Vince. Vince. Hey, partner. It sure feels like a long time since we were bashing heads together over at the arena, huh? I gotta say, I don't remember much what's happened since. I just kind of came to, and I was standing over all Underdigger and feeling all good about life, you know? Oh, those were the two Musafers fighting each other. That's awesome. Okay. That's pretty cool. I love the way they did that. That is beautiful. This game is absolutely... I don't know if I've portrayed it enough in my playthrough. I'm hoping I have. But this game is absolutely brilliant. It's brilliant. And let me tell you why it's brilliant. It's not just, oh, it's a good JRPG game that has a nice battle system, level system, equipment system, and other systems. No, it's not just a game that has a great story. No, it's not just a game that's funny. No, it's not just a game that has a good flow of time and events. Like, get the orbs, go there, orbs don't work. I mean, that's a little predictable. Like, I think that happens in, like, literally every single Dragon Quest game. But even that, it's like, it's done so well. Like, the world goes into chaos. You come back as a fishy. You go out, things have changed. The world is different. There's new monsters. The monsters are vicious. The normal monsters are vicious. Oh man, it's so well thought out. Like, just really well thought out and really well put together. And that's kind of the big thing that lots of games mess up, like the flow of things. Let's take a game. I watched not a YouTube, he's actually a Twitch streamer by the name of Lobus Jr. Very famous, very big household name. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about him. If you haven't, you should definitely check him out. He makes amazing content that I'm extremely jealous of. I wish I could make, but one day when I'm a big boy. But for now, we just want to make a little bit of YouTubes, have some fun, and I enjoy it, so it's fine. But he's playing Final Fantasy, right? So he's playing the entire Final Fantasy series. Now, as a Final Fantasy veteran, it's painful to watch the man play Final Fantasy. He's really bad, but he's great to watch. So you watch him because he's good as an entertainer, but he's horrible at the game. So it causes like this dilemma for me personally, where I'm like, I'm watching you play the game, but you're messing everything up. And as a Final Fantasy veteran, I know what you're messing up but it kind of adds a little bit of excitement because like, oh no, is he going to see that? Is he going to figure that? Is he going to do that correct? You know, so it's very, very fun in that regard, right? But he always goes on and on about Final Fantasy 13 and how Final Fantasy 13 is his favorite Final Fantasy. It's the best Final Fantasy he's ever played, blah, blah, blah. A lot of crap like that I do not agree with at all, because Final Fantasy 13, although it's not the worst game ever, don't misunderstand, it's a perfectly fine game. If you want to play a game and have an okay time, play Final Fantasy 13. It's just good. But it's not great. That's the problem. Final Fantasy 13 is just good. And in the sense of Final Fantasy games, now this could be nostalgia talking. Lots of people tell me that Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 6, I love 5 specifically. I really, really enjoyed 5. I never finished 4. I started 4, played 4 for a little bit, but never finished it. I just couldn't get into 4 for some reason. Anyway, long story short, so people tell me it's nostalgia, that's the reason I love the game so much. The game isn't, those games aren't actually that good, blah, 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 blah. But Final Fantasy 13 is not a horrible game, but definitely not even close to the best Final Fantasy, or even a Final Fantasy I would choose if someone had to tell me, okay, you may play one Final Fantasy this year, just one. A, I'll tell them to fuck off, because I like to play many Final Fantasies. But B, I'll say, okay, fine, you know what, I'll play one Final Fantasy, and it's not going to be 12, I can tell you right now. It's going to be one of two. It's going to be Final Fantasy 9, which is my favorite Final Fantasy of all time, or it's going to be Final Fantasy X-2, which is my second favorite Final Fantasy of all time. It's actually not my second, it's my top 5, but it's one I haven't played in a very, very long time. And I've actually been very, very, I've been craving it. 10 is good, but I don't like, for some reason there's something about 10 I just never liked. There was just something about 10, it just never did it for me. So I'm more into Final Fantasy X-2 than 10, personally. I think it's the whole Tidus situation. You know, I just think that really put me off the entire game. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, you need an attack that hits everyone. That's what you need, Mr. Why, Silvando? What did I give you the whip for if you can't hit everyone? Anyway. What was I trying to say? Anyway, so Final Fantasy 13. The point of the story, Final Fantasy 13. So this man goes on and on and on about Final Fantasy 13, how good the game is. The game's really good, right? Now, Final Fantasy 13, I sunk a ton of hours into. I mean, just trying to get the ultimate weapons for all the characters means you gotta fight those long gals. Fighting those long gals to get the Trapsodonian is insanely long and frustrating, but actually it's not even rewarding because I've never seen that before. It's not even I've never seen any of that before. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my word, there's a sprocket. I saw a sprocket from across the world. From across the world. Holy shit, what is this? I've never seen this before. Okay, so we just saw this found this new area. Anyway, so Final Fantasy 13's mistake, and everyone has agreed on this, is simply it's simply that the end of the game is really fun and really good, but the early part of the game is linear and shitty. Now, that's what I mean when I talk about balance, right? So the people that made Final Fantasy 13, they didn't balance the game well. You don't want to play through, I want to call it almost 20, it's not even 20, yeah, I think like for an average gamer it would probably take about 20 hours. It took me about less than 10, but you want to play for 20 hours of game and then get to the good part, right? You want to get to the good part, you want to just get like absorbed into the game, just straight up, just be like, ooh, I'm in love with this game, I love it, I'm having a fun time, right? That's how you want to play the game. But as I was saying, dude, you guys are so loud. Why is it so loud? Is my volume changed? No, my volume is exactly the same. I just seem, I think it's because it's very early in the morning and I'm still like half asleep, so everything is still very loud in my head. But let me know in the comments if this is a bit loud, the characters' voices and this music and stuff. It just sounds very, very loud. The settings didn't change, right? System setting, volume setting, oh, it's exactly the same. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. So, the long and the short of it is that Final Fantasy 13 is a beautiful example of a incorrectly balanced game. It takes you 20 hours to get to the fun stuff. And that's not how a game should be. In my personal opinion, of course. A Titan belt, that sounds really good. Oh, I just auto-equipped it. No, I didn't because I didn't have the space. Nice. Attack right hand goes up by 3. Oh, time for that. What am I supposed to do with 3 damage? Look, you need to understand, game. I'm never taking Gemma's charm off. Ever. As in, ever. It's just not happening. But Dragon Quest, so far at least, it's just so well balanced. The enemies' levels, although I've said in the beginning of the game was a little bit on the easier side, it is balanced out now. It's not super easy anymore, but it's also not overly stupidly strong. And they didn't make the mistake, or it's not even a mistake, but they didn't do the old trope of all the enemies in this area are super shit and weak. But then you go to the next area and then all the enemies are way OP and strong. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, it's not like that unbalanced growth situation. The growth situation was well done. All the enemies in the game, although obviously enemies, if you had to say Emerald Coast versus Sniffelheim, the enemies in Sniffelheim were much stronger than Emerald Coast. This is way too loud. I'm going to drop the sound a bit. This is insane. There we go. The enemies in Sniffelheim were way weaker than the enemies in Emerald Coast, but the enemies in Emerald Coast now have vicious forms of themselves. After the darkness, after the turning point in the game, the enemies got vicious forms, and they're new enemies too. The zombies and the ghouls that risen from the dead. You know, there's something funny in the air. Mark my words, honey, something's not right around here. I do not recall such a place being here when last we visited. Could it really have been built since then? But now is not the time to ponder such things. We must make haste onward. Okay. Mysterious room. I did specifically say I've never seen this before. I was obviously right. So I'm just very much in love with this game right now. There's a book called History of Erdrea, History of Time. Jeb takes from the shelf and has it goes, look. We are watchers. This is the legend of watchers, legend of law of time. Spirits weave time, spirits born from Erdrea, spirits of lost time. Light governs time, holy light, spirits of lost time, God, holy light. Light glows bright, burns, explodes. When it does, lost things return. Eternity is undone. Okay. That was weird. Time to take out Hendrik and put Jade back in our body. I feel like it's been way too long since we have a little bit of Jade action. Hendrik and Jade are pretty much the same type of character. They each have super high DPS, but it's kind of singular, you know. So it's a little bit awkward to use at times, but at least Jade is party pooper, so that's good. Although, then again, Hendrik has that frost thing, so they're actually pretty much exactly the same character now I think about it. Like, if you could either have Hendrik or you could have Jade in your party. It depends on what you like. So, obviously, I like Jade because she's super hot. Probably the hottest character in this game, specifically done in that regard, I'm pretty sure. But this is really like nothing's here. Okay. I need to put something in there, obviously. Really? There's nothing here? Really? There's a singular sparkly. An ethereal stone. I mean, okay. Kind of let down by this, but okay. So we found this new, like, weird ruin thing, but it seems to be kind of pointless. So anyway, let's get out of here. I'm done with this shit. I mean, we're already 20 minutes into the episode, and all we've done is find the new ruins, which gave us one book, which gave us nothing, basically. But I don't think I need to fight any more of these enemies. I think we fought enough of all of these guys, so I'm just going to make my way on with the game for now. Getting back to the Zwadra's ruins. Where, we're gonna go check if that little barrier is openable. Is openable a word? I don't think openable is a word. Basically, the long and the short of it is I am just extremely happy with this game. I'm having a great time playing this game. And it just brings back memories on how great Dragon Quest VIII was. You know what the problem with Dragon Quest VIII is? For me, there's no problem with the game. The game is great. The problem is I played it too much. I played it so much. I played it so much that I actually ruined it. I played it so much that I took it from being a great game that I knew every single nook and cranny of the game. Now, obviously if I played it now, it would be great because A, I'm not going to remember jack shit about it because I've got the memory span of a 1-year-old. B, I'm in like a little bit of a Dragon Quest high right now, so I think all Dragon Quest games are going to be a little bit more fun than usual. I would have put a target on one of these spinning blades. And you can only shoot it like at wait for it, this point. No more. That's how I would have done it, but I didn't make the game, so sometimes I wish I did make games because I have all these ideas. I have like a lot of ideas for games. I've actually thought when I was very young I wanted to become a game designer because I have a very vivid imagination. Anyone that knows me in real life knows me personally will tell you that's true. And it's actually really good for gaming because obviously the more vivid your imagination, the more crazy the concepts you can think of, the more different concepts you think of, the more exciting the world and the gaming can be. So I just want to see if I can come through here yet. Nope. Okay, so back to the boat we go. Now 2 things can happen here with the boat. A, we're gonna fight Godzilla again and Godzilla's gonna fuck us up and send us to like Gondolia or something. Or B, we're gonna go to the Viking area. Now I'm thinking they're gonna take me to the Viking area obviously because that's the logical progression of the game. But you never know. There's one more target, by the way, we have not found in this area, which we need to find. They didn't put one on the... No. Look, I'm just saying, it would have been a great idea. I'm very disappointed in the game for not thinking about it. Yo, dude. You know, we need one more. Okay, I know. Hello. Oh, that's a loot boy. Hello. The boy's dress was famous for a while, but every guest who stayed here had exactly the same dream, but that stopped happening now. It's really put the couple who owned the place in a bad mood. Just now the woman asked me when I was planning on leaving, and I'm just about the only guest they've got left. Why would you ask your people to leave? Are you stupid? Are you staying here? Do you know our guests aren't having dreams anymore, don't you? Heaven knows how we're going to get people to come all the way out here now. Still, I suppose it was good while it lasted. Guys are very negative. I've got to be honest, ever since people stopped having that dream, my profits have suffered and my mood. Never mind that for now. Welcome to my inn. No. Very well, into the service. I'm not resting because there's no more dreams to be had. I drive, have you? Well, you missed out. You should have seen that martial artist who was staying here a little while ago. She was stunning, out of this world, in fact. What's that? Where's she gone now? I have no idea. Sorry, she's just up and left without a word. That martial artist was our girl, JD. She's very jaded. Hello. Hey, haven't you heard about... Hey, have you ever heard about the city north of here? People say they've turned into some kind of earthly paradise. Oh, yeah, I've spoken to her. So she says the same thing. I came here for the diamond, by the way, guys, in case you're wondering why I'm coming all the way here. Because A, this is not a... It's not a rare item, but we only got a couple of them, and they were like in the freaking king's chambers and shit. So my logic was telling me that it's kind of like rare. I should pick it up and like get the chance. Last target in the waterfall, maybe? Nope, there's a target there. I have no idea where this last target is, but that's fine. Come on, put the last target on a blade just for me. Oh, it's right there. Never mind, I'm just fucking blind as shit, guys. Okay, so we found all 5 targets, which is a bonus. It wasn't part of the game strat. The strat was to make it to the boat. But we got a little bit sidetracked by that new area and stuff and a couple of monsters. Impressive, but press not a single target escaped your pinpoint accuracy of your bow. Take this prize, earn it, giraffe. But like JRPG requires 4 C's agility to have destroyed each and every target. Truly a master marksman you must be. To master in Galapagos, I will report your success without delay and form my Archer in the Rye. Water fading every single bullseye in Zwajas region. Okay, so let's head on to our boat. I'm not gonna fight anything here. There's no new monsters, so there's nothing to fight, and we don't need to level or anything, so I'm fine. We're just gonna head our butts on over to Zwajas. What I want to point out, by the way, is that the reason, if you guys are wondering, But wait, there were so many side quests. You haven't done any of the side quests. You're usually a side quest master. Well, I decided what I'm going to follow the story for now and get every single character back. And then when we've got all 8 characters in our party, then and only then I'll be like, you know what? Let's go and get the side quests, you know? But for now, let's go speak to Dabe, get on the boat, and fight the scary monster. God blimey, that was a close one. I really thought that Alizaran was going to drag us under. Still, we made it into Zwajas. Now, where's the warrior's rest place, huh? What's that? The sun's standing, not a scratch on her. Shipmate, she's ready to sail whenever you are. What's your boss? Back on board the standing then? Excuse me. A little bit of a cough there. Okay, so as I was saying, I want to go to Gondolia, but wait a minute. So if that's the Dark Castle there, what the fuck is that? If that's the Dark Castle, what the fuck is that? I thought that was the Dark Castle, surrounded by like a barrier or something. I am so confused. Okay, so we want to make our way to obviously the Viking area in Snowfarm is where the game wants me to go. But I want to go to Gondolia because I want to go to Hoto and all those areas. But the game doesn't want to let me go there for some reason. Or if it wants to let me go there, it's like not letting me go there. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't decided how. I haven't decided what the. Oh my, what are you using? Ooh, sexy. I haven't decided what the game wants yet, but oh, her damage is a joke. Jade, oh, you have no equipment. Wait, no, she has equipment. I specifically gave Jade equipment. Did I give Jade equipment? Jade, why are you so weak exactly? Oh, maybe the crab just has very high defense. The crabs have just high defense, right? Look at that damage. The damage is a joke.
Another day, another victim.
I hate having Rab in my party, guys, but I don't have a choice because unfortunately, enlightenment. Unfortunately for us, we have to have Rab in our party. Let's go for the bonuses from Pep instead. Actually, boosts when pepped up increased. Okay, so what we need to learn now on our boy Rab is the final enlightenment, which is this 5% pep, but it's not actually, because if you look at our enlightenment grid, there are 4 more, but to get to those we have to go through claws and heavy ones. We have to go through them both, which is so awkward. But yeah, so our dream of having an enlightened boy has disappeared. Okay, so if we see a red whirlpool, according to the game, we should avoid it with our hearts. I want to see this red whirlpool. I want to know what it looks like, but I haven't seen one yet. But I don't want to ride around in the ocean too much because ocean has random encounters that I'm trying my best to avoid. Oh, we need to check if Jade is equipped. I'm 900% sure I equipped Jade, but either I didn't or she's just really weak. But she shouldn't be so weak. If anything, I've kind of dedicated all my points into Jade's damage. So Vando, live it up. Nice. I'm not going to use skill points now. I just want to use skill points on the old man because I knew he had a ability to learn. Equipment, Jade. She's as strong as she can get. She even has the damage accessories on. There's Gallopolis, by the way. It looks pretty fine to me. Which is good. There's a waterfall. Ooh, Vicious Man of Wars. We have not fought any of those yet. Let's go for a little bit of party poop action. Ooh, Revamp. Unleashes the user's inner demon for a few turns. Do it! Oh, she becomes a sexy vampire bunny. Go! This is the best game I've ever played in my whole life. Who's it? Savanda? Ooh, Savanda. Umfall Jade. Okay, one of them missed, but that's okay. Okay, Jade. Time for a little bit of party pooper. There we go. That's way better. So okay, so she's weak-ish until you revamp her. Then she gets strong. Is that what the game's trying to tell me? So I need to have Jade in revamp mode at all times.
One for the good guys.
If I equip the bunny suit to Jade, will her revamp be stronger? Exterminator. What for killing 2,000 monsters? I'm a cold-blooded killer, man. Cold-blooded killer. Okay. So here's Gondolia. Let's see if we can dock on Gondolia. Ba-ba-ba-bam, bam. Ba-ba-bam, bam. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Revamp. That's kind of annoying because you have to use one turn to buffer. It looks so cool. Man, this I like. So Vanda needs an attack that hits everybody. It's kind of like a big deal. Because the fact that he's so limited with his abilities, it makes him kind of a little bit annoying. I need to heal JRPGaming at some point. Don't snooze, Jade. No, it's fine. It definitely ups the damage, at least by 50%.
Stay down.
JRPGaming leveled up 18 points. Getting closer and closer to that Giga Gash? I think it's Giga Gash. I'm not entirely sure. All I know for sure is that I'm in a little bit of an awkward situation. Because I don't want to... Disembarking on Dolly, yes. Gondolia! Okay, so one of two things are happening. Either they're going to chase me away here, or after exit file, we are seeing many horrible creatures, and now they say a huge star falls from the sky too. It's unbelievable. Extras are going to fall. Anything is possible. No. Ah, Mio, this is the end of the world. Prego, the sea is full of monsters. No, and the sky is full of storm clouds. But you know what is ignore. Always, I am here for you, my beloved customer. Laura, today I have the very special item for you, all the way from Heliodor. It is the armor of Sir Hendrik. Incredible sea. You cannot buy anything like this anywhere else in the whole of Gondolia. And which is why I offer you for a very special price, a molto speciale. The armor of Sigio Hendrik is worth 100,000 gold coins, but to you, I will sell for only 52,000. You take it, see? No. Ahim, aye, shame, but maybe you come back again, eh? Do I see a little bit of the competition? So it doesn't look like, I mean, other than the fact that we've got this fucking ball, it doesn't look like Gondolia changed at all. Gondolia seems to be pretty much the same old, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Is that a merman person? Now here, a lizard he not only attacked the ships on the surface of the ocean, but he caused the chaos under the water too. It's terrible. These people came from under the ocean, see? That's just why they have the faces of the fishes. These people, they come from the bottom of the sea, but their kingdom is destroyed. Is the work of Elizaran, the servant of the Lord of Shadows. Ay, bueno, Gorno, it's good to see you again, friend. Everyone in the city, they worry about you after the fall, I think. Laura, I announce your safe return to the people soon, but first I must finish the conversation with our new visitatori. They say to me they very worry about their friends. They all flee from the bed of the sea together, but now they know where they are. I wish we could help, but I don't know how. Hey, Signor JRPGaming, you are safe. Hibo, goodness, I've been so worried about you. But listen, we have a big news. These fishy people, they appear from the ocean, and now everyone in the Grande Panico. We talk to them a little, and we learn about what happened. It's terrible. We must do something to help them. Ah, I remember you. You are adventurous. See, you have come all the way here in the ship across the rough and dangerous sea. Super faccento, amazing. But now is not the time to celebrate your returning. We have the big problem. These fishy people. They escaped to here from the sea. This horrible monster Elizan. He destroys their kingdom. Oof, I wish I had the strength to fight against him. Besides, Lumi should put a smile on my one's face, but alas, this is not the time or place. We fed the seabed of dear Nordica, for a horrible beast has been released and attack our home, sweet home. Lizard is his name, and he is to blame for all this chaos and disaster. The Lord of Shadows is his wicked master. I pass across once more, so I must implore, please settle the score. Win back the sea, this is our place. Send Lizard a Slytherin. Lizard is the mighty in both weight and height, and perniciously and deliciously vicious. Should you seek to make right our pitiful plight, you must run at the sight of his crimson light. I hear it, I fear it, the seas near the snows, where the pillar of light stands tall and bright. The fears near the snows. Lumini, you must suppress him, we must repose the place we love best. So basically everyone's telling me to go to Snowfire. Ah, la brisa marina, every time I stand here and smell the sea breeze, I remember the adventures I had when I am young. I was an capitano, see? Captain of a ship. Every day, me and my crew, we sail the ocean and look for the treasure. We find a lot, but one day we find something very, very special indeed. The name is the Sage's Stone, Santa Celio. Still, I remember the moment I see it for the first time. But alas, Regazio, this is not a story with a happy ending. When we sail back to Gondolia with all our treasure, there is this terrible storm. Uno tempesta molto terrible. Our ship is wrecked upon the rocks. Fortunately, we all survive, and I tried to jump into the sea to save our treasure, but my crew, they held me back. I simply watched as all of my beautiful treasure sink to the bottom of the sea. It is still down there now, I suppose, my dear old ship, my treasure, the fabulous Sage's Stone. Listen, Ragazzo, I want you to see the stone again, just one time before I die, see? Can you help? Can you find it for me? Yes. Veramente is no expect you to say yes. I expect you to think I'm totally crazy. Allora, the place where my sink ship, it is due east of Heliodor. That is where you must look, Ragazzo. The Sage's Stone is still there, I am certain. Etc. Of course, it is no easy thing to find the treasure at the bottom of the sea. It is impossible from the surface. For a start, you must dive down and look closely at the ocean floor. I know it is difficult to request, and I know have many details to help, but I have faith, Ragazzo. I know you find the Sage's Stone and you bring it here to show me. JRPG accepts the search the Sage's Stone quest. Don't I already have it? I want you to find the Sage's Stone. Ragazzo is the most spectacular treasure I've ever seen. Search the seabed until you find the stone and bring here to show me. A lot of the place my sink. Okay, beautiful. Just gonna look at the world map quickly. East of Heliodor. Heliodor. Wait, what? East of Heliodor? Did he say east of Heliodor or did he say south? No, he said east of Heliodor. East of Heliodor. So literally where Nautica is. His ship sunk in Nautica. Okay. I can't go to Nautica because Nautica doesn't exist anymore, but that's okay. Let's speak to Hercules. Por favor, you must listen. You see the fishy people over there? See? They come straight out of the sea, Dal Mare. The story of them is a great tragedy. The monster Alizarin, he attacked the Aurum and they have to swim away to here. I know. I was there when it happened, man. Okay, so it's a little bit of a tricky situation. I'm in Gondolia, but it doesn't look like Gondolia is really story related right now, which is a little bit like, but at the same time, I kind of wondered to myself, oh, daytime? It's daytime, except you kind of can't tell because everything here is kind of this red hue, which is a bit awkward. Let's speak to the soldier. One of the Lord of Shadow's minions has been terrorizing the Gondolian merchant fleet. Goodness knows how many ships have been lost or how many people. I spoke to someone who survived an attack, and the thing sounds absolutely terrifying. A enormous black mountain rising up from beneath the waves with a huge violent storm to make matters worse. Yeah, it's a lizard. We've already dealt with the lizard. Okay, let's go see if we can pit the brothers against each other before the end of this episode so we can get that Sir Hendrik outfit for way cheap. Benvenuto, signor. Welcome. Even if the sky falls down on Gondolia, my shop will not close. It is guaranteed. Allora, it is your lucky day. I have a very special item for you. You know, believe me when I tell you, I promise. It is the armor that Senor Hendrik wear. I risked my life and the limb to find it, and now you have the chance to buy it from me. It's worth at least 100,000 gold coins, but for you, signor, I make the special of only 50,000 gold coins, and I polish for you also. You must take it, see? No. Hey, you are not instant. You are... Then you no waste my time over the sea, but you'll get this, I promise. That guy's always so rude. This guy's nice, but he always charges more, so it's complicated. Prego, the sea is full of monsters, no? And the sky is full of stormy clouds, but you know what is here. Always I am here for you, my beloved customer. Allora, today I have a very special item for you, all the way from the armor of Senor Hendrik. Space, my brother offer you to same coins for 50,000 coins? No, impossible, it's a fake, sermente. Ah, but do not let him beat me. Alora, I sell you the armor now for 45,000 gold coins. You take it, see? No. Hey, man, I'm ashamed, but maybe you come back. And then I got to tell the brother. The other brother offered me less. This is like works every time, guys. Buenavento! Hey, my brother, he offered you single armor for 45,000 gold coins. I hear him, he is too generous, or maybe he sold the fake, yeah? Alora, then I make you a special deal for you. One suit of the armor, only 40,000 gold coins. You want, see? No. Eh, you're not interested, you waste my time, but you regret this, I promise. These two brothers, they need to really get their story together. They're losing so much money. Eh, my brother, he sold for 40,000 gold coins. Oh, he know who's saying no, Hendrik. But it's no matter. I prove I'm the best salesman in Gondolia. Alora, I offer you for 20,000 gold coins. It's too good to refuse, see? No. Oh, maybe you come back again, eh? You guys need to really, like, stop fighting each other and just make a good profit. Spavento is a big shock. My brother, he sells the armor Senor Hendrik for only 20,000 gold coins. Oh, then he know nothing. But I cannot lose to him, no. So I make you another special offer. Only the 10,000 gold coins for this unique treasure. So Hendrik is angry. If you know about this low pricey, Bena, I go no lower. Is my final offer. You buy for 10,000 gold coins? No. Hey, you're not interested? You regret this, I promise. I think 10,000 will be the lowest we can go, but you know, double check it. Eh, my brother, he offered you the armor for only 10,000 gold coins. Chepavento, he go crazy, no? I know compete with the ridiculous price. I have to cost to cover, see, I can no longer continue. But alas, I cannot lose to my brother. I do anything to beat him, Alora. I sell to you for 5,000 gold coins. The armor is Hendrik. Surely you must take it. You know what? Yes. Ah, grazie, signor. My brother, he will be so unhappy. Now take the new treasure, por favor. Save Sir Hendrik's armor. You come again, see, signor, and you go to the shop. Oh, my brother, you here, and you know go to the shop. Okay, so I did buy it from this guy for 5,000. I don't know if this guy would have gone lower. He said he wasn't going to go lower, but whenever I said, hey, this guy posts, blah, blah, blah. My shop remains chips. Okay, sweet. You guys seriously need to stop your cock, because every time changes Rare's appearance when equipped. Oh, there we go. Senor Hendrik wearing his beautiful Senor Hendrik armor. But for now, we're going to end the episode there. Thank you all very, very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to hit the like button. It really helps a lot. We'll be back with another episode where we are in Gondolia. Now, it's a bit tricky in Gondolia because I'm kind of in a situation where I'm like, do I go through Gondolia to Gallopolis and then to Hoto, or do I go to Snifheim like the game is telling me to? I don't know. I just don't know. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and leave Gondolia, see if we get like a mini roadblock along the way, something like that. They like to do that in these games, you know, with the fact that Doge Rotondo was injured and we couldn't see him until we had Salvando in the party. So it kind of forced us in that direction, you know. I don't know if we could have gone to Phenomenon before and got Salvando before we got the old man. I'm not sure exactly how that would have worked, but so far so good. For now though, I'm going to thank all of you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Dragon Quest XI. I hope you guys don't mind the new times. The episodes between 40 and 45 minutes instead of 30 and 35 minutes, just because the series would have just stretched on way too long had I made the episodes, kept them at the old time. I wish I had made them a little bit longer earlier, because there's going to be 150 plus playthrough now, and I would have preferred it to be around 100 playthroughs. So for now though, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Dragon Quest XI.